Detective Sergeant Gary Childs broke down in tears this morning as he listened to the graphic tape recording of the death of his partner, undercover narcotics detective Marty Ward. The jury heard the tape made from a hidden microphone on Ward's body in its entirety. Because of the violently explicit and profane nature of the recording, we have edited what happened last December 3rd as police and drug enforcement agents knocked down the door and raided the Candy Kitchen in West Baltimore. Marty Ward and defendant Marcellus Simmons were conducting an undercover heroin transaction on the 3rd floor.
Clear. Sit down.
Y'all better bring a whole lot of police in here then. I ain't throwing no gun down till the police come.
The tape goes on to show that while Ward lay dying from 4 gunshot wounds, Simmons exchanged gunfire with other officers coming up the steps, finally agreeing to throw down his gun and surrender after one of the officers, Detective Childs, threw up his badge. The tape does not clearly indicate whether there was a struggle between Simmons and Ward before the shooting, or whether Simmons knew for sure that Ward was a police officer. The government will continue its case tomorrow. Joan Gartland, News Scene 2. When undercover narcotics officer Marty Ward was killed in a drug raid last December, he was wearing a hidden microphone. Today at the trial of Marcellus Simmons, the convicted heroin dealer accused of murdering him, jurors listened to a tape recording of Ward's death. The following edited version begins as Ward's fellow officers break down the front door.
Sit down.
Y'all better bring a whole lot of police in here then. I ain't throwing no gun down till the police come.
Ward's partner, Detective Gary Childs, broke down in court today as he listened to the 4 gunshots that killed his friend. Ward was already dying by the time officers reached the 3rd floor, where Simmons held them off with more gunfire.
Don't come up here, man, I'm telling you. Wait till the police come, man. I can't let y'all up here because I don't know where y'all is, man. The police in my bag! The fellas come down and walk down and that man dies, I'll kill you!
Simmons eventually gave himself up, crawling down the stairs. His lawyers claim their client is not guilty of murder because, they say, the drug raid was a situation of poor planning and mass confusion, and Simmons never knew Ward was a police officer. At federal court, Joan Gartland reporting for Nightside.